Hello everyone! Welcome to the grand premiere of this here Splatoon 1 playthrough. So I've been hyping this up for a couple of weeks already at this point. I believe if my foresight is correct, it should be like right around New Year's right now for those watching this. For me, Christmas vacation has not actually started yet, but I must get recording on the road, and yeah. Going to check Discord chat before I start. I saw a ping on my Discord and I was like, yeah, but... Without further ado, I suppose we shall jump into this. Pretty sure you just jump right into this. Yep, okay. Got the nice good old intro here. Okay. So we are going to be doing this from a brand new save file. Today is going to be pretty much the tutorial, and we're also going to be actually starting the story mode as well. So I am going to try to split this up into two parts, two sections actually, like two completely different sections. One section is going to be focused on the story mode, and then the second section is going to be focused around multiplayer. I'm going to try to alternate the episodes of each section. Every time I upload, I'll do like one offline and one online. Well, anyway, we have the most important decision first off. We have to choose our hair. No, we don't choose gender in this game. You choose hair. There's no such thing as gender in this game. So, of course, dual tentacles are vastly superior, so we're going for this. Skin color, I personally prefer to just default, but let's spice it up a little. Let's do the one right to default. Why not? And then we also have eye color, which is pretty significant. Guess we'll go green. Why not? It's a pretty cool shade of green. And I guess we're gonna hop right into this. So we boot the game, and if I'm gonna be honest, I think this might be one of the most nostalgia-inducing scenes in a video game ever for me. For context, I have said it before in the on this channel. This is my favorite game of all time. There is no game that I say is better than this. And this tutorial, just right off the bat, just catches your eye. The pictures you see here, oh my gosh, just the nostalgia hits so hard. Yeah, get the basic good old shoot button. Oh, I don't actually have the analog stick up yet. It's only motion control right now. That feels weird. Okay, now the stick is up. Okay. So yeah, if you can't already tell, I am pretty solid at this. I think I might turn up the sensitivity on the analog stick once we get into the game. I don't think I've ever actually done that before, but I think I might actually do that because it feels kind of weird now. Anyway, yeah, I kind of already know what's the controls, so apologies if I'm running through this kind of fast, but I bet a lot of you guys do too. I am kind of doing this playthrough over 6 years after this game's release, but we're doing this for nostalgia purposes. This music, by the way, I'm gonna turn the volume up for this section and this section only, because holy crap, this music. Alright, let's run through the tutorial a little bit faster. I'm just gonna casually ignore the game saying that there. Don't worry, we'll be doing plenty of that later. And here we are, we're at the end of the tutorial. This is the only time you get to hear this music in the entire game, which is a shame because this is such a bop. So I'm gonna stand here for a little bit. Alright, let's go. And there we are. Okay, well, now that puts us right into the action. Right after a brief load. Nintendo. Yes, this was back when, as many people are aware, this is back when Nintendo wasn't really, right before Nintendo's big, gigantic downfall, in the later portions of the Wii U era. I think this was the last good game that Nintendo put out for a while, if I'm gonna be honest. Like, I know I praised the Wii U a lot, but hot dang, this was likely the last actually outstanding game for the Wii U. Unless you count Breath of the Wild, but I don't. Anyway, after looking at this amazing title screen, by the way, again, similarly, this is the only time you get to see this title screen from this point of view. Let's jump right into the news broadcast. Funnily enough, this is the only time we're going to be seeing this this entire playthrough, because I'm just going to cut right to gameplay each time from now on. So, yeah, kind of ironic there. I'm not going to discuss the stages too much right now. Squid Sisters dialogue is kind of funny the first time you read it, but yeah, it kind of gets old fast if you're not familiar with that. Yeah, I know I'm not really discussing what's going on right now too much. I will get into that quite soon. But do not worry if you are curious. Anyway, here's the important part that we want to see. We apparently have a news flash, and yeah, it's about the entire plot of the story mode, funnily enough. We just have to kind of go through the whole dang shebang to rescue this here Zapfish. I like how there's a gigantic plot hole in this, in that if it does power Inkopolis, you can just not complete the story mode, and Inkopolis will have been without power for 6 years. And then UFOs. Because, yeah. Interestingly, though, that actually does make sense. The photo in which that UFO is in is actually a stage where you fight a UFO later on, so, we'll get to see that. Welcome to Inkopolis. Yeah, I've been here for 6 years, game. We're going to be hearing that joke a lot, by the way, this playthrough. I have a lot of experience with this game. I'd say this is the game I know the most about, so yeah, I have a little bit too much experience with this game, this here game. This is the plaza. Yeah, this sea life puns start here. If they haven't already, I honestly didn't really read the Squid Sisters dialogue that much. Ink battles. I think the canonical term is turf war, but yeah, I can see that. Inkopolis Tower. And we're just going to completely ignore that, which is funny because that's the place you see the most while you're playing this game. Shopping center. That's also funny because that really only applies until you're about level 10. Which goes by in about an hour of gameplay. No one cares about that anymore, so, yeah, like, I'm gonna try to cover most content, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do Battle Dojo because you actually need a second player in real life to play with you for that, and, nah, I don't have that, so anyway, that's also funny because that's the place you shop at most commonly once you hit level 20. And next we have weird, strange, and old dude. And old dude, by the way. I have excellent English. Something dangerous. Again, very funny considering what we're about to hop into. And I'm just going to completely ignore that heating. Get to see this nice, awesome, zero stat page. It's pretty cool. One thing I think is skipped over a lot when people play this game is that when you first boot a new save file, you get to see all these nice, default players here. Every single one of these default players is actually named off of a Mii, one of the AI Mii's in Wii Sports Club or Wii Party U, which is quite a neat detail that is skipped over quite frequently. They even have a specific amount of turf ink and specific sub-abilities. Oh my gosh, that's attention to detail. Okay. Anyway, no time to waste. Let us sink below this grate, because that's how physics work. And we shall now enter whatever this is. Hi, old man. Hi, old man. How you doing? Yes. Yeah, I'm aware octopuses are another form of sea life. Yes. Oh, no! Anyway. Gee. You know, that's a little bit more substantial than that pose suggests. Yes. Yeah, this plot is pretty simplistic, isn't it? Of 100 years ago. Breath of the Wild? Like, I was literally playing Breath of the Wild yesterday, and... yeah, this is a pretty similar plot to Breath of the Wild in a couple ways. Said nobody but me ever. Oh, no! Oh, no! And I'm gonna be honest, one thing I like about Nintendo and Splatoon is that they actually embrace the main character is mute for no reason joke that has been in past like Mario games and crap. I appreciate that, Nintendo. And there we have it. We have our fancy schmancy gear on, with the original hero shot, which I think is underrated as heck, by the way. I should point that out. That's a pretty important line, by the way, for those who haven't realized that. Oh, boy! So anyway, we are actually in gameplay now. So, yeah, this is pretty simple. There's not really much to see here right off the bat. So I'm gonna take a moment before I actually hop into a level to discuss my personal feelings about this story mode. Hearing the music for this brings back so much nostalgia, because just... I remember days where I would just kind of explore around here for no reason. I was just bored, you know? And just listen to the music. It was calm, you know? I miss those days. But yeah, this story mode is pretty hilarious because you can beat it in under 2 hours. And I mean dang near 100% completion in under 2 hours. So, yeah, unfortunately, this is going to be a little bit less built up than the multiplayer we're going to be seeing. I'm not going to be going through every single weapon in the multiplayer, but the multiplayer is still going to be a lot longer. In addition, I could theoretically go to any of the stages here. Because, yeah, this is kind of semi-open world, unsurprisingly. Like, if Splatoon 3, when that releases, is open world, I wouldn't be surprised, because the hub world is already pretty open. Just for a game in general. So, I'm not going to reveal every stage yet. I'm going to head back over to where I started. And we're going to open the first stage. So, Octotrooper Hideout. Now, I am going to be attempting to do 100% completion of the story mode. I'll admit, it's been a while since I've done 100% completion, a couple years, so I am going to be kind of rusty. Just apologies in advance. So yeah, pretty basic. I know I'm kind of, again, skimming past the actual basics of the gameplay. But yeah, this is pretty simplistic. Like, if you completed the tutorial, you should already know full well what you're doing. So this is the first thing I want to point out, like, additional knowledge that I've learned about this game just playing. You can cheese this guy. What you're meant to do is you're meant to throw a bomb to distract him. Like so. And then shoot his back. But there's a thing I can discover you can do. If you're fast enough, you can just race around him like that and kill him. Anyway. I do remember where the Sunken Scroll is here. Which is the main collectible of this game. Like, the main 100% completion. I recall there being something around here. No, I don't think there is. Maybe in like one of these crates, but I doubt. Alright, well. So this is where like the place where you're meant to do that trick I described earlier, where you do the bomb and distract them. I'm gonna challenge myself and see if I can get this without doing that. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty easily doable. Like, yeah, it's not what I would recommend for speed purposes, but, yeah, I wanted to show that off. Now, here, I think I am going to do it just for speed purposes, now that I've shown you can do it the other way. Yeah, this is the very first level, so pretty easy all around. It's meant to be. Alright, so see that crate up there? That is our goal. I'm gonna go up, and I'm gonna get that now. As I get shot by various Octo Troopers. And there we go. That's the first sunken scroll of the game. So I will show what the sunken scrolls are right after the level ends, because it does bring them up for you. Get to not unsatisfyingly annihilate all of them. There. Pretty cool. We're called the... Oh, the armor... Okay. Got some armor in this crate over here, actually. Pick that up. The gear you see here, you are given later in the game. I will show that in the multiplayer playthrough. That will be at the very end of the playthrough. Though, so... look forward to that, I guess. I'll show how you can get this in the actual game. Again, first level, you can pretty much just annihilate everything in your path by just kind of casually playing. Not hard at all. We could go in here. And we're pretty much at the end of the level already. I've also found that you can actually literally just shoot over the shield of these guys with precise enough shooting like that. Okay. The key is over here. Guess we'll throw a bomb, speed up the process. Boom. Once you get the key, crap ton of guys spawn over here. You don't have to kill them all, but I will anyway. And on a style, and kabam! That is level 1 done. And yes, that's pretty much the entirety of what every stage will look like. It's just going to be more complex variations of that going forward. Should be still quite entertaining to go through everything. Now anyway, these are what the sunken scrolls are. You get a sunken scroll, and it basically gives you a piece of lore for the game. So yeah, we got this nice little drawing right here of the good old Great Zapfish we're told about at the beginning of the game. Now, I'll be honest, while we're on the topic of lore, Splatoon lore is surprisingly complex. Like, you'd be surprised how much it consists of. There is, like, a rhyme and reason to a lot of stuff within the game. But yeah. So that's all this is for now. Now, I don't want to cut this episode extremely short, so I think we're going to go ahead and do stage 2 as well. So we're going to go through and we're going to skim through that really quickly. Shouldn't take that long. Got these new enemies that kind of just charge up to you and explode. They're kind of funny because you can cheese them in a certain way, or you can just do that, which is, yeah, that's pretty satisfying. But yeah, there is a bit more to the story mode than I'm showing right here, and I will get to that. There's a form of DLC for the original Splatoon 1, and I will get to that after I actually complete the story mode in its entirety. So yeah, not right away, but it will come soon. I thought I might have missed the second scroll there, but I just recalled where it actually is in this level. Anyway, we have this enemy now, which is somehow not in Splatoon 2. I'm not sure why, but they just don't exist in Splatoon 2. Anyway. Can actually just murder them all by charging up there. You're not supposed to be able to do that, but yeah, that's a thing you can do. We have these things, which are absolute nuisances to get past in the second in Splatoon 2. As for the sunken scroll, we die! No, just kidding. Alright. So yeah, that's the sunken scroll for this level. I'd say it's a pretty creative use of what ends up becoming a pretty neat mechanic of squid form. Again, yeah, this is all pretty basic for me. I've been playing this game for quite a while, so got some armor we can get here. I'll make it easier if we get annihilated by one of these octo balls. Anyway, is there something up here? Oh no, this is just a target to hit that from. Cool. Get charge up here. I think there's actually a secret if you go up to here. Yeah, you can get two bonus power eggs if you go up there. You can get that. Then you can go over here. We have these two lovely guys. One of which I just kind of shot into space right away. That's nice. And this is actually pretty much it. We get to do... wow. Holy crap, this is satisfying. So before we end the level, we get to do one last extremely satisfying thing. Which is to hop in this cannon and ink this entire wall. Technically, you can do it without the cannon. It's extremely difficult, and it would take an eternity. I'm not going to show it here, but I've done this without the cannon before. It was pretty cool. You can kill these guys up here too, and I would recommend doing that, in my honest opinion. And yeah, that's about all that consists of. So, we're going to charge up there. We're going to claim our prize. Wow, that was close. Did not want to get actually knocked off the wall by that. And that's going to be all for now. I shall see you guys next time for part 2, where we shall start the multiplayer. See you guys then.